I see some papers that were not there the first time I visited. Valuer's report. Court and Brunskill. The name is familiar. Is that not the name of the firm Donald Fraser works for?
Ooh, welcome back guys, Mr. Rawlings here. Shall we carry on with this case? I think we should.
Ernest Logan, MD, Brighton Cancer Institute, 201 Dusk Road, Brighton, Sussex. To Sir Carmichael Clark, MD, ComSci Trust.
Yeah, I read that already.
Lady Clark, you...
I don't care.
I estimate that Lady...
I've already read it. I've already read that. Why is he saying I've not read it? I have.
These daggers are only...
Oh, so that's pointless. Oh, I've not been in there. Can I get in there yet? Oh, you idiot. Oh, here we go. New room. Oh, God. Why so many puzzles? Oh, gosh.
4 Chinese symbols are engraved.
Right, so how am I supposed to know what to put on it? Oh, the ring? No, there's not me. What?
I won't manage to do it randomly. Well, the characters engraved on this disc resemble those engraved on the padlock. This character appears to be the wrong... Maybe I should look to the padlock again.
What? I just remember that. Oh, okay. Don't know how to do that, but... Oh, okay.
At last, the cupboard is
How
open.
did I do that? That's completely fluked it. What? What? I reckon I had to look at all these things. I just pushed it on anything. That's ridiculous. That's crazy. At last.
Genteel and
First try.
wild. English countryside revisited. The Railway Children, E. Nesbitt. For Franklin, und Effie's Christmas, 1910. Traveling in China, a practical guide for English travelers.
Okay. Good for you.
Helmet, flask, and... Helmet...
God, what's this here? Oh God, what are these things?
This plate appears to be... This plate appears to be able to move, but...
What? What do you mean?
I think that signet ring should be placed here.
Huh.
The plates around the picture appear to have unlocked. I think I've already seen these symbols on Franklin's trophies.
Have you? I don't remember that.
The Alaskan Kodiak bear.
What? What? What happened? What's that do?
Alaska.
Okay, what? Did I do something?
The African kudu.
What? How did I do it? I don't understand. How did I do it?
The lion
What?
of Sumatra.
I don't get it. I'm just pressing random shit.
I heard the sound of a mechanism.
Really? Okay, great.
Strange way of
Don't know how
protecting
to do
one's
this.
safe. Triangulating one's hunting sites on a map.
What's the code? I don't know what the code is. How am I supposed to know what the code is? Why can't I click off anything? How am I supposed to know this? What did that stuff say? I can't remember now. What have I forgotten? Must be on. I don't know. Oh, not noticed that before. 1587. I've not noticed that before. What is this? What the fuck? How would I
These
have ever
documents are very likely going to help me for the rest of the inquiry.
Jesus Christ. I didn't even know that was linked. I just saw it.
A dozen gold sovereigns.
Okay.
A
Railway
dozen
bonds.
gold sovereigns.
I didn't click on that. Click on these.
A dozen gold.
Click on those, actually.
A dozen gold sovereigns.
Oh, okay, it's just talking about all of it.
Charlotte Clark Campsite, Churston, Devon. To Mr. Franklin Clark, Peninsula Hotel, Salisbury Road. I wish you with all my heart a happy year 1935. Writing my greeting cards, I have affectionate thoughts for you. Always smiling as a child. At home, everything annoys
Get a
me.
room.
Starting with this young Thora Sir Carmichael is so fond of.
I have nobody to
I
share.
have nobody to share my feelings with. So I write to you. How can I tell you what happens to me?
I do not know.
The simplest way the better.
Okay, a school
I
report.
opened the secret drawer of Carmichael and read a letter not addressed to me. In this letter, Dr. Logan tells my husband in the most direct way the truth he conceals. Sir, I know. But my husband doesn't know I know. Please don't tell him. And if he shares the truth with you, act as you were surprised. It does matter to me that you are aware of what happens in Campside. Eton College School Year 1920. School report for Franklin Clark. According to it.
You lack discipline. What else am I look at?
Sir Carmack.
Done that, no?
Dear Franklin. Things go on here much as usual. Charlotte is moderately free from pain.
Okay.
She has an exquisite taste and shares my passion for Chinese art.
Gender's art.
No daughter could be a closer or more sympathetic companion. Life has been difficult, but I am glad to feel that here she has a home and true affection. You wrote me you want to stay in China for one more year.
No,
I am,
guess.
dear Franklin, your truly affectionate brother.
Okay. Interesting. What's over here? Is there another key in this thing?
July 19.
No, okay. What's guns and stuffs?
February 1922, South Africa.
Oh, these are the. Oh, it's got the pictures on there, so I should look at these first. It's got little pictures of what animal it is.
Franklin appears to be very active.
That was my bad. Plays tennis, goes dancing. goes hunting. He goes around the world.
Franklin Clark appears to be a typical British gentleman. A good sportsman, a hunter, a traveller.
Okay, is there more to do still? Getting sick of this stupid mansion. Oh, what's in there?
Franklin Clark appears to be a typical British
Nothing.
gentleman.
Okay, stop.
A good sportsman, a hunter, a traveller.
Shut up. Please listen to me. Right, let's go over here. So have I done everything in here? There's nothing else to do, is there? What else is there to do? Inspect the mansion's surroundings. Oh, what, go outside?
I am not going to leave Comside now. I still have some things to do.
Like what? Like what? Been in there, been everywhere. I'll go out the back, have a look round. Oh, I can. Maybe that's what I couldn't do before.
Where is the horrible smell of carrion coming from?
Okay, let's go find out. What's this stuff? What's this down here?
It was probably the gardener who lit it.
Okay.
Look here. I wonder if someone wanted to get rid of these
Covering up
papers.
evidence.
This object will probably be useful to me.
Okay. I have to put them together, do I? Hercules, Hercules. Somebody's gravestone. Oh, it's Mike Carmichael's.
May you have peace, Carmichael.
Okay, that's pointless. Why am I doing that? Okay, now what? I don't know what to do.
Where is the horrible smell of carrion coming from?
Oh, I'm not found it yet. Oh no, don't do that again. No, don't go back there. Don't go back there, go back in here. Silly boy, silly boy, silly boy. So let's go to the middle, shall we?
Where is the
Get it from here. Looks a bit smelly. Where are you going?
This fountain makes a very relaxing sound. This wisteria is in full bloom. This wisteria is in full bloom.
What do you say?
I would like to congratulate Clark.
Oh. Nothing else there to do, is there?
Brown pellets.
Dead rat.
Revolting. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Okay. Thank God. Let's get somewhere. Why did Flora leave personal belongings behind? Why did she though? Don't know why. I have no idea. I have no idea what to say. She was in an affair with him, wasn't she? Why did she leave her stuff? Because she doesn't want to be with him anymore, whatever. I don't know. What? My gosh, guest. Oh, accused of theft.
Everything that Thorgray has left behind comes from Sir Carmichael's collection. He most probably gave them to her. But she chose to leave them here rather than run the risk of being accused of theft. It is understandable when you know just how much Lady Clark mistrusted her. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Okie dokie. Is she a poisoner? Yes. Not necessarily of humans, but she did poison people. Huh? I don't get it. Why doesn't that work?
Thorgray had no reason to kill someone who only had few months left to live. The poison she ordered was for rats. The gardener must have made good use of it, considering the stinking remains on the path, not far from the property. I've finished here. I must put the skeleton key back and inform Hastings that I'm returning to London.
Oh, thank God.
Tut-tut. The gardener does... There. There. Brown pellet. Rib.
Okay, let's go. Telephone, Hastings. Hastings Direct.
This unit contains the medical...
Where does the key have to go? What does it matter? Up here, isn't it?
Perfect. Nothing else is keeping me here.
Put the thing back on. Yep. Call Hastings Direct.
Hello, Hastings? I have
Hello,
finished in
Hastings,
Chester.
you idiot.
I will take the first train. Tell me, do you know how to restore writing on a burned document?
Yes, you just have to soak a cloth with a hydrochloric acid
we
solution
don't care.
and rub the sheet of paper. Then the characters appear.
Okay, the answer was yes.
You have been of great assistance, Hastings. Could you please order the solution as soon as possible?
Of course, but what documents do you want to read?
Don't know yet, can't read
You
them.
will see, my friend. À ce soir.
Durr.
Donald Fraser is here. He insisted on waiting to see you.
Fair enough. Talk to him then. Talk to him then. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Hastings, it would appear that...
Really?
Right. He
This
looks much
man
better.
is tired.
He needs to get over it.
Donald is short of sleep, and it looks as if it didn't even bother to undress before going to bed.
Cool.
Mr. Poirot, I don't know why I'm here.
You wanted to talk, and you came to find the only man capable of hearing you.
Mr. Poirot, since Betty's death, I've doubts about myself. I don't know what to do. And I keep having a horrible dream 3 nights in a row.
Have a drink, and tell me about this dream.
It's always the same. I'm on the beach with Betty. I grab her round the throat, and I squeeze, and squeeze until she's dead. Her head falls back, and I see that it's no longer Betty. It's Megan's face.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't be
Have you
around
seen
her.
Megan Barnard recently?
Yes, our grief has brought us together. I never really knew her before. She's really quite a remarkable girl. But I would never tell her about my dream.
Why not? Is it her you are attacking in your dream?
No, it's Betty. And once Betty is dead, it's Megan's face that appears in its place.
Very interesting. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
He's replacing her, isn't he? No, he didn't kill her.
Mr. Fraser, I think that the real meaning of this dream is that you are in love with Megan Barnard.
Please go on. Do.
This dream certainly betrays your guilt.
Oh,
But what do you feel guilty about? Having killed your fiancée? Possible. Or forgetting her very quickly for her sister? Certainly.
She was a bitch.
And this forgetting is perceived as a second death.
so you don't really think I was the one who killed Betty?
I do not exclude this theory. I am simply saying that I do not need to know that fact to explain your dream and your guilt.
Thank you for being frank, Mr. Poirot. You've helped me a great deal. I'm going back to Bexhill. I'll not take any more of your time up.
It is late, Mr. Fraser, and you are tired.
I'll sleep on the train. I like trains. It's easy to sleep rocked by the sound of the wheels.
Alright,
Poor
mate.
boy, he seems
See you
completely
later.
lost.
Well, women seem to like him. I think Megan will take care of him. Oh, I remember. Did you order the product I needed?
Yes, we'll be receiving it tomorrow.
Bien, it is late, and I asked Miss Grey to come tomorrow morning. I have a few questions I wish to ask her.
This chapter's ridiculously long. Ridiculously long.
Mademoiselle, I asked you here in order to answer a very important question.
Would you go to bed with me?
You lied to us, and I demand to know why.
But what are you talking about?
Yet, Lady Clark maintained that she saw you talking to a stranger on the front doorstep.
Really? She must have been mistaken. Oh, I remember now. I'd forgotten all about it, but it wasn't important. It was just a salesman. One of those traders who sell stockings from door to door.
Stockings,
Can you
eh?
describe him to me?
It's that bloke, it's the
Medium
killer.
size,
That's him.
glasses,
That's him.
dark suit, and a felt hat. Not the sort of man you notice. Completely harmless. That's why I forgot all about him.
Yeah, he was the killer,
Nothing
so...
else?
He was very hesitant and shy. Usually door-to-door salesmen are very confident. but he wasn't.
You did not leave Churston willingly, I believe.
I don't wish to lie. Lady Clark did not appreciate my presence. And Franklin cannot go against the wishes of a sick lady. He is a good man, and he worries a great deal about his sister-in-law.
I noticed that you left some personal belongings behind at Churston. Are you planning on going back to collect them?
No. I prefer not to carry the weight of the past.
Bien. I must ask you one last question. Please reply frankly with either yes or no. If Lady Clark had died, would you have agreed to marry Sir Carmichael if he'd asked you?
How dare you ask such a question?
I said answer yes or no.
Sir Carmichael treated me just like his daughter.
Ugh.
And all that I ever felt him was affection and gratitude, nothing else.
Thank you, mademoiselle. I will not keep you any longer.
Yeah, get out of here. Sling your hook. No one likes you.
I met Thora Grey on the stairs. Her cheeks were ablaze, and she appeared to be deeply hurt. Poirot, have you offended the poor girl again? Do you have good reasons for accusing her?
It's fun.
I accused her of nothing, Hastings. I simply asked her an important question she did not answer. Let us see if we can answer it for her. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Every time he says brain cells, but the subtitles say little grey, so it's a bit annoying, really. Would she have married someone? I don't know. What? Thora wants to be married and something with...
You must know how to read between the lines, Hastings. When Sir Carmichael refers to paternal affection, he's lying to himself. Read this engraving on the brooch. A dark dragon for an angel with glossy hair. These are the words of a lover, not a father. Lady Clark was not wrong.
What if Sir Carmichael had fallen in love with his secretary? That doesn't mean that she forced him to do so.
True, there are extenuating circumstances. She is a penniless orphan. But she's calculating. Just look how she avoided it when asked if she would have married Clark.
I see. You think she seduced Sir Carmichael for her own gain, and that now she is doing the same with his brother. Poirot, your world is a very dark place.
Do not get carried away, mon ami. We have another more important matter to settle.
Who's the killer?
Really?
Yes, would you believe that Miss Grey taught me something new? Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
He's got stockings.
It's perfectly clear, Hastings, perfectly clear. Indeed, a stocking seller visited Andover, Bexhill and Churston on the day of each murder. We have our suspect. This should be of interest to Job.
Yes, I'm really looking forward to his amazing voice acting.
Chief Inspector, we are looking for a stocking salesman.
I see you have a suspect.
Yes, Contact all the stocking wholesalers who may employ him.
Your suspect is a salesman?
No, he does not take orders. He sells door to door.
Right. The hunt is on.
Okay, really excited. Doncaster. Yep, you got enough stockings.
Are you leaving, Mr. Cust?
Why would you
Yes,
just
I'm
enter?
going to Cheltenham.
You shouldn't travel today. You don't look very well.
I have to. I have engagements. I must respect them.
He's losing his mind.
Can you get the post, Hastings?
And why don't you go and get it yourself?
Très bien. What's going on? I've never known Hastings to be so disagreeable.
Let's get the post, shall we? Okay, great. It says... Oh,
Poor
no.
Mr. Poirot. I'm quite sorry for you. If at first you don't succeed, try again. We've a long way to go still. Typery? No, that comes later. Letter T. The next little incident will take place in Doncaster on September 11th. So long. ABC. I should compare this letter with the one on my desk, which I
Why?
received
We can
earlier,
see
to see if it does indeed come from the same person.
It does. We can see this. The W's not right. The A's are wonky. The I's capitalised. We know it is. Why do we have to go back to this and compare it again? It makes 0 sense. 0 sense. It's repeating the same bullshit over and over again. I do like the game in certain ways, but in other ways, it is frustrating me. Don't know if you can tell.
Let us examine this more closely.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
Certain characters in the...
Yes. Shut up.
Yes,
Yes.
this
Shut up.
I is...
Yes. I know. Shut up. Click that.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
The I... I have to find...
Yes. Again, it's the A.
Yes, the...
Why would they repeat
Right.
the same,
Let us
exactly the
compare
same
this
thing
with the
again?
other letter.
Poor game design.
That's right. The egg...
Let me guess. The
I have
W's.
to find some other similar...
You got the W. Get on with it.
The double...
Yeah. Great.
Right. Let us... Of course, the
Of
W characters in the two
course.
letters do indeed have the same defects.
Yes.
My theory was right. These two letters were written with the same
I mean,
typewriter.
I'm glad you worked that out because we were completely unaware, weren't we, everyone? Jeez.
Hastings, he strikes tomorrow.
Oh dear,
Chief
sacre
Inspector
bleu.
He's on another line. Can I take a message?
Yes,
Get him off the
please,
other line.
mademoiselle. It is from Hercule Poirot. Tell him ABC strikes tomorrow in Doncaster. He must call me back.
Call back? Tell him to
Very
hang
well,
up the
sir.
phone. It's so like... They're just really
Now I'm going
relaxed
to
about
see
the
what
whole
I can
murder
find
thing,
from
aren't they?
these burned documents. I've received the product I need. Hastings, if you do not mind, I would like you to take a few notes.
Yes.
Alright, you don't have to be here, gosh. This is still the same chapter. This is unbelievable.
I've finished with this.
I've finished with this. Okay, how do I do this bit? How do I do it? How do I look at them? How do I look at them?
Poor Mr. Poirot.
How do I look at the things? Didn't get it. Don't not get it. Oh, let's go over it.
So, how are you getting on? I'm ready to take notes.
How? How do we do it? Do I do it here?
So, how are you getting...
Okay, how do I...
Now, down to work.
Oh, okay.
What of this needs putting in order a little?
Okie dokie. I can't even see. I can't... It doesn't... Why is it not letting me do anything? What? Why is it not letting me move it? I don't get why it's not letting me move the stuff. Okay, that's a bit strange. It's not letting me do anything or anything. I can't pick it up when it's like that. How random. How do I put it together? I was doing like a little bits at a time.
This page is child's play.
Okay. I did that. It's not. Doesn't really sort of.
This page is finished.
Mechanics don't work very well. Bit strange.
That's
really.
done. 3 more.
Oh, that was the whole page. I see. So go into this one, right? Okay.
This page will be reconstructed in a flash.
Can you shut up? Thanks.
This page is finished. And that's 2 done. It's easy.
Shh, shh, shh. Don't go. Don't talk. Don't talk. We're busy. We're very busy here.
It's so simple.
Oh, stop, please.
This
there we
page
go.
is finished.
I am the genius.
Only 1 more.
Yes.
Keep going.
I'm trying. You keep talking, saying ridiculous things which don't help me. Oh. Wants to go up there, I guess.
This page will be reconstructed in a... This page is finished. All the pages are reconstructed. A dry cloth. A bottle of solvent.
Okay, what do I do?
A dry cloth.
Yeah? What do I do?
A dry cloth.
How do I do anything?
A bottle of solvent.
Yeah, no.
A dry cloth.
How do I use it? How do I...
A bottle of solvent. A dry cloth.
How do I, like... Oh, right. Wouldn't do that before.
The cloth is now soaked with solvent. All the pages are reconstructed.
Wow. How lucky.
Got it! Make a note, Hastings, make a note. Mrs. Alice Asher, shop owner in Andover. Tracheitis, hemoptysis, prescribed laudanum.
I got it. Look. Poirot, where on earth did you find these files?
On a fire at the bottom of the garden at campsite.
All right, but where did the person who burned them find them?
In their records cabinet. No, it's not.
Poor Mr.
It's not that.
Alice Asher, shopkeeper in Andover. Tracheitis, hemoptysis. Betty Barnard, waitress in Bexhill. Alexander Bonaparte Cust, war wounded, mustard gas and head trauma. Pulmonary emphysema. Hemoptysis.
That's him.
Coughing fits with blood. Suffers from absences and amnesia.
That's him.
Dick Dudley Dunbar,
Oh,
owner of the Black Swan Hotel in
next guy.
Doncaster. Asthmatic, heart disease, heart
Tell the police.
condition.
Tell the police that's him.
Let us
Protect
now
him.
try and get our brain cells to work.
Protect the dude from Doncaster.
The burned documents are medical records, and without a doubt they come from Clark's archives. First of all, because all the patients have throat conditions. And secondly, their name starts with either A, B, C, or D, and it is precisely the files that match these letters that have been tampered with.
But why burn these files? How come the names of the two victims appear on them? And who are the two other patients?
These are very good questions.
Yeah, one's his record because I don't want them to know who he is, and the next one's the person who's going to die. It's really quite simple, guys. We need to save this guy in Doncaster.
Hello, Poirot?
Any news, Chief Inspector?
You wanted a stocking seller? We have one. Reported by his landlady, who thought he was behaving suspiciously. He has the most unbelievable name.
Cust.
Alexander Bonaparte Cust.
Yes, Alexander Bonaparte Cust? How did you guess? Poirot, you have magical powers. It's a serious lead. I called Doncaster. A person matching Cust's description has been seen at the station. He got off the train from London, but after that, nobody knows where he went.
Look for him at the Black Swan Hotel.
What? How do you know he's there?
Trust me, Chief Inspector.
You appear to be very sure of yourself. Very well. I'll call the Black Swan straight away. The owner is going to get a shock when he learns that there's a murderer under his roof.
Do your best, Jap.
You can count on me.
Hastings, everything is at stake. With a little luck, our main suspect will soon be under lock and key. So, has Cust been arrested?
Yes, the Doncaster police are sending him by train.
That is good news. But why so gloomy, Chief Inspector?
Well, when I told the hotel owner that he was sheltering a murderer, he collapsed.
He's dead?
No, fortunately, but it has taken its toll on him.
What?
It has to be said that with his name starting with the letter D, he had every reason to fear Cust. I bet he was going to be the next victim.
Chief Inspector, I believe that I share responsibility for this incident.
What do you mean?
I saw Mr. Dunbar's medical records. His heart was weak. I should have warned you.
It's very honest of you to tell me that, Poirot. I appreciate your gesture.
Please keep me informed of his progress.
You can count on me. I'll do what's needed.
I will visit
Okay.
him at his bedside when the killer is caught.
That's typical of you, Poirot. We should focus on the next part of the investigation in order to avoid other incidents. While we're waiting to question Cust, we could search his room in London.
Where does he live?
The Marbury Guest House?
I'll see you there.
Yes, but start without me. First of all, I have to sort out a few details
Is this all
for Cust's
chapter 3?
transfer.
Why is
I
it so long?
understand. À bientôt.
This is like 3, 4 and 5.
Hastings, we are making good progress. Please go and search the room of our #1 suspect.
With pleasure. I did have a dentist appointment, but I'll cancel.
The dentist. So that is why you were so nervous and bad-tempered.
A visit to the dentist is never an enjoyable prospect.
But an unavoidable one. Go to your appointment, Hastings. I will manage on my own.
Haha, got it.
To Marbury Guest House, please.
Nice animations. This can't be chapter 3. Chapter 4, okay. Oh, that was a long chapter, guys. Oh, God, I might even split it into 2 videos, I'm not sure yet. If this was only 1 video, then you know it was only one video. But yeah, I need to have a little lie down now, and let's find out what happens next time. Guys, if you're still here, you're awesome! But as you are still here, why not check out some of my other videos? Oh, and if you haven't already, please click subscribe. Laters, haters!